we're gonna do the
Recording.
5 minute.
Start
Oh.
streaming. Yeah.
Cool.
I can make it less too if you'd
Oh
rather.
no, 5 minutes so straight.
So I could just share the page. Say, hey, we're gonna go live.
Well, yeah, and then.
Hello, everybody. Thank you for joining us live. If you are, if you're not, you're missing out, but you're still watching it. So thank you for joining us at all. We appreciate it. I am Hunter Miles, the host of Where Is This Going? This podcast for local artists to give them a platform to get their art out to you, the listeners, the viewers, the consumers, artists of any medium, any platform. I think we all need a platform right now, as many of us are not doing a lot of live shows at all. I brought a comedian friend, a very funny friend that I've had the pleasure of doing a lot of live shows with. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the wonderful, funny Miss Brianna Blackburn, everybody.
Yeah.
There's no. Why do I always do that? Like there's
I
a
don't know.
studio audience.
I just feel like it should just be like clapping sounds or something. I don't
Exactly.
know.
And I always say we'll add it in post, and we never do.
Yeah.
And this one's live, so
But okay. So we got to
Absolutely.
make my own clapper.
Yeah.
Yeah.
there we go. Yeah, if we do it out of frame, they can't tell.
Oh, okay. That's my hands, not my ass. Okay. Clapping.
Thank you so much for joining us,
No,
Bree.
thank you for having me. I'm so excited.
Of course. I think we have. Do we have her handle up?
We did.
Yes, it is
Awesome.
my Twitter handle. Yes, you go ahead and follow me on Twitter. And from my Twitter page, you can find my Facebook and Instagram pages and Snapchat as well. So,
Nice. I like how you link that all together,
Yeah.
as if employers don't check any of it.
yeah, I really, I know. I'm very,
You're like, I got a job right now.
Yeah,
we'll
right.
worry about that later.
yeah. They understand.
Well, thank you again for joining us. Super stoked to have you on, just because I love talking to you in general, and I'd figure why not showcase that funny in person
Right.
out to the people. And your comedy you started a little bit after me or right around the same time as me? How long have
Like,
you been doing comedy?
Just a year. So
Just
a
a
little year and some change. So.
Yeah, that's about, because I started last May.
Okay, yeah, and I started last August.
Okay, so yeah, nice. Just wrapping up this summer for your year. Cool.
Yeah.
It's been Did you get to ring in the year with a performance? You did a live performance or a live show, house show, correct?
Yes. In my mom's backyard. Yeah, I did that with a couple of comedians, Devron and Dante. So
Nice.
that was pretty awesome. Pretty fun.
awesome.
Yeah.
I sadly couldn't make it out. I was working per
no worries.
usual.
Get that money. You always,
Dude,
you were
I
there in
hate it.
spirit. So.
I hate I'm always wherever one or two mixed people are gathered.
Yes,
there
exactly.
I am
Yes,
in the
exactly.
midst.
It was a couple of them in there too. So
Nice.
we just picked one and called him Hunter.
Yeah. You just pick one. No, you're Hunter.
You're
for the
Hunter
night.
today.
Wait, why did I get such a white name?
Sorry, dude.
He didn't choose it either.
Yes.
Right? Just realized that. So, Brianna, you're from Grand Rapids, correct?
Yes, born and raised.
Nice. I don't know why. I assume most black people that I meet in comedy aren't really from Grand Rapids.
Right.
Like, because Devron's from Detroit, and that's where, like, black people are from.
You're right.
If you're,
If you say
in-
Michigan.
If you're in West Michigan, yeah,
Right.
that's where black people are from, is Detroit. So, you grew up here? And
Yes, girl.
How old are you? If you don't
29
mind my
years
asking.
old.
Okay.
29 years old. I don't care. 29 years old is fine.
Nice. You're
Don't
coming
ask my
in-
weight and we're going to
That's-
play it. So,
All right, I'll make sure to keep the questions to a minimum. No, this is an interview, though,
Right.
mind you. I'm kidding. When did you? My sister's almost 30, so I can kind of put myself in that headspace of age. When did you, I guess, figure out that you wanted to do comedy, or like who were you listening to or watching in your coming up?
growing up, I always watched comedy. Bernie Mac's my favorite.
Mm-hmm.
One of my favorites, number one.
Right.
Then you have some more, Monique, and just many others. You know,
Right. Also, Monique, Bernie Mac, those people were easily accessible growing up too,
Yeah.
because you saw their sitcoms.
Yeah. So they had sitcoms as well. Yes, and then you could take it further. The Red Fox and Eddie Murphy, where it was a little more, and even Robin Harris, where it was a little more, and Richard Pryor was a little more
Right.
raunchy and
Yeah.
vulgar, and it's like, no, you can't be watching that. Def Comedy Jam, you had to sneak and watch that.
Mm-hmm.
Growing up. So, but
Did you watch like Sanford and Son?
oh
growing
yeah,
up
yeah,
and stuff?
yeah. So yeah, I'm like, I feel like I have an old soul. I don't believe I was born in the wrong generation.
Right.
So, like, I do. Like, I listen. If you play my playlist now, it's gonna take you through some things. So
I only caught Sanford and Son because of my mom and her like ex-boyfriend or whatever growing up.
Mhm.
But I enjoyed like Red Fox. It's one of
Phenomenal.
the greatest. Yeah. And that was kind of my intro to. That wasn't my intro to black comedy, but that was my intro to, like, I guess, the grandfathers of black comedy.
Right.
And then I loved Bernie Mac as well, and the Bernie Mac show was like the only thing that kind of threw me for Bernie Mac was the that movie Mr. 3000 or whatever.
Oh yeah, that was a little bit. Yeah. Like
I don't want to see Bernie Mac doing a sports
yeah,
movie.
it was a little bit like, why'd you do this? But I mean, he still made it his own. So
We all good?
We lost the iPhone.
Oh.
did it die?
Have we had the other camera the whole time or no?
No, that one turned off.
Oh, beautiful.
This is the
I
bootleg.
wonder what the people are seeing.
This is the bootleg
They're
version.
seeing you right now.
All right, cool. Nice.
Just-
We'll work out the team.
Anybody else lose video? Thanks, Dev.
I'm just a ghost out here, just talking.
I still don't know where. Anyways, so is that what kind of inspired you in comedy?
Yeah. So I guess I've always been funny according to people, and
Right.
oh Jesus,
Yeah,
I
I
can
know.
always like make people laugh. You know,
Far and
just
fly.
have a conversation. And people always tell me, you should be a comedian. You should be a comedian. And I
Mm-hmm.
would always say, you know, I don't have jokes. I have problems.
Right.
You know, these are real problems that I just joke about. And
Yeah.
so fast forward to last year. Last year was a rough year. Just going through a lot.
Right.
And previously I had talked to a good buddy of mine, and we were joking about like doing a open mic. I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna do an open mic. I've been saying it for months. I'm gonna do an open mic. I'm gonna do an open mic. Look around, find some open mics. I'm gonna do an open mic. I'm gonna do an open mic. Just kept saying it, kept putting it off,
Right.
putting it off. So I finally just emailed Dr. Grins and was like,
Oh, yeah.
hey, can I
Oh,
get
you
on?
went straight to Grins.
Yeah. So I didn't
Oh, yeah, you
know.
didn't know anything.
I didn't know
mean,
anything. Only thing I heard about was Dr. Grins. That's what everyone kept telling me. Dr. Grins, Dr.
There's
Grins.
only one comedy club in town.
So I'm like, okay, fuck it. Let's do Dr. Grins.
Right.
So I get the date. I'm all right. I'm hyped. You know, so the day comes. It was August 1st, which happens to also be my grandmother's birthday. So, you know, so I just go and I finally do it. And, you know, I was nervous as hell. Like,
How was that first time? That was only 3 minutes.
that's
though,
3
right, at
minutes,
Dr.
yes.
Grins? Yeah.
And it was like the scariest 3 minutes of my life, but it went really well. Like, people were laughing. And it's just like, since then, I'm like, wow, if I can make a room full of people laugh. Then,
Exactly. That's a very. My first open mic at Dr. Grins was super awesome, but the first time I ever did Grins was for the funniest person competition, and like you can find the clip on my YouTube page, but that was the best like crowd I've ever been in front of, and I think it showed because it got the crowd vote.
Yes.
Still waiting on that semifinals. But
Damn you, Corona.
yep. But like that crowd in general is so that room is so conducive to laughter. Like it's that's still to date one of the best crowds I've ever performed in.
Very
front of.
welcoming, and then everyone can say, well, it's going to be a good crowd because it was paid, and I was paying
Right.
room.
I mean,
so,
people are there
to
for
pay,
comedy.
to
and
pay to
that's
see
always-
comedy. Yeah, so
Exactly. When they're there for that, you can tell that
Yeah,
they're going to pay
so-
attention
and
and
I
they're
didn't-
invested.
right, and I didn't know that going in, so I'm just like, yeah, this is my first time.
Oh
and
yeah,
I'm
and
just,
for your first open mic to have an audience that's actually responding is awesome, but also don't expect that.
right, yeah, and then he puts me first, and I'm like, Jesus Christ, Garrett. I'm like, God. So he's like, yeah, it's your first time, and
First
you're going
time,
first. Like, oh,
number
damn.
one, then.
Well, thank you. All right, I'll just shit later, I guess. So.
I'll shit up there. I don't know. If it happens, it happens.
I mean, yeah,
I guess.
so yeah.
How was your first open mic after that?
The first open mic I did was Make It Spicy. Make It Spicy. Yes, it was Make It Spicy.
Oh, yeah, which is still a good room.
Yeah, and that's where I met Bustler, and so just awesome room. But yeah, loved it, killed it there too. So it's very nice.
I was gonna say I'm just waiting for you to hit your first bad room.
I mean,
in an open mic.
like I've had some where it's just
Right.
like, yeah, what the fuck are you talking about?
Yeah.
So and it's like I know it's gonna come. where it's like, get the fuck off the stage, you know, like, so.
I mean, I think that's more prominent on the east side of the state, unless you're in like a biker bar around. Because there was a short time where I can't remember the bar on the northwest side, but there was an open mic there for a very short time, and not very conducive to. Well, I shouldn't say that. They just didn't want to see what we were talking about.
Right.
Just not the crowd for comedy, maybe.
Yeah. Okay.
I mean, I think comedy transcends, most demographics.
Right.
But
it's just some people that's just not
they
in the
weren't
mood
there
for
they weren't there at a bar for comedy.
Right. Yeah. It's just like, no, I'm just here to drink and beat my wife later. Okay.
Exactly.
Got it.
I'm just drinking. I'm here drinking, working up the courage to lay hands on.
Yeah.
her.
Fuck the prohibition.
Yeah.
Fuck them.
Suddenly they're in the 20s.
So.
What actually was it? Just you didn't want to procrastinate anymore about getting into comedy because you're just like, I'll do it, and then you just keep putting it off. Was it you're finally beating yourself up about the procrastination that finally pushed you over the edge, or was there any like true motivation?
It was like I needed an outlet.
Yeah.
I was going through like a difficult time with someone I was dealing with at that time,
Yeah.
and I'm just looking for like, okay, I need an outlet. What can I do to find myself? And it's just like, I'm a very religious person, so it's just like God's just like saying, do this.
Right.
Okay. I don't know why you want me to do this. Okay.
Yeah.
And when you get that,
you know what? I gotta say, in God's defense, I didn't think he was talking about all that.
right. No, I mean not all that, but just do this. And
Right. And when you feel God has a hand on your future,
right, it's just like,
yeah.
Okay, yeah, it's like, okay, then do it. And I had my family and some friends there to support me, so it was amazing. And
See, that's good. I didn't have anyone there for my first couple times, mostly because I didn't want anyone there really. I mean, it was just like kind of friends that were in the area because my first time was in Kalamazoo.
Oh, okay.
So I didn't have any like local friends there, but I still not much of my family has ever seen me do stand up at all, and maybe that's for the better. Who knows? But you seem to have a lot of family support, and that's awesome because I see it on social media and Facebook.
Yeah.
That's the same thing, but like, and at your shows too. And you have Dante as well, who's family, and kind of, I think you've inspired him as well.
Yeah, I guess he's always wanted to do it, so he looked for me, and I was like, I'll get you a stepping stone, but he's finding his way and he's doing it on his own.
You were basically his booker for
for a minute, yeah, because he didn't want to get a Facebook page, so
like, no, I just need to recruit an agent. You haven't even done a show yet. Because all I need is an agent. But that's awesome. So let's go in, I guess, further background besides inspirations and influences. Well, you grew up in Grand Rapids. Just a single kid? Any brothers or sisters?
Yeah, I'm the oldest. My mom's side, I have a brother, sister, and on my dad's side, I have a few siblings as well. So
nice. Were your parents together growing up, or no?
It's just my mom raising me, my brother, my sister. So
Common.
Yeah.
That wasn't meant to sound racist.
No, it's unfortunate, but she did the thing. So shout out to moms.
Shout out to all moms.
Single moms, moms in general,
single moms. Shouts out, mom.
Bad kids,
So. And that was us. Did you get into trouble growing up?
Oh yes, hell yeah. Still getting into trouble. I mean, I've slowed down some, but
I was gonna say you got a job now.
Yeah.
You're not getting into a lot of trouble.
Yeah, so I got to slow down. Yeah.
I got to slow down now that I got a job. Wait, no, that's not what I'm saying. But yeah, no.
I just don't want shit coming out from fucking TMZ for like 6 years ago.
Yeah.
Or when I was.
You know what? I like that thinking, that thought process, because you know what? That's gonna make you thinking that you're gonna be big enough,
right? Yeah.
Or that TMZ is still gonna be around.
Right. Yeah. 6 years. Or whatever,
it's all wishful thinking.
They like to fucking dig up shit from the past,
Right.
Remember you were saying fuck the police and now you're a cop, like.
You were saying fuck the police while you were a security guard.
Yeah. Like, make up your mind.
You are the police. Run a cop ass. But do you get a lot of crap for your job?
All
or
the
not?
time, yeah.
Yeah.
Robocop security. Like, I had a kid. I don't know. Did I tell you the story about the?
Oh, I thought you said you had a kid.
Oh, no, God, no,
Okay.
no. Like, about the kid, like, the other night when I was at work that wanted me to chase him. Yeah, fucking kid, you know. I get a call from the dispatcher. There's a kid on a skateboard. He's being a dick. So I go to the kid. He's like, what are you doing, kid? He's like, I want to get chased by security. And I'm like, dude, I'm not in the mood to chase you.
Is he shooting a video or something?
He's on a fucking skateboard.
Right,
and
but
he's just being an asshole. You know, just being an asshole. It's like fucking 6 o'clock in the morning.
right.
I'm ready to get off work. Been there all night. So
Wait, you're a third shift security guard?
yeah, sometimes fluctuate. Yeah, so
Okay.
between second and third shift.
But also, you're not expecting to catch at 6:30 in the morning?
Yeah,
There's-
maybe it was later than that. I don't know.
Okay. Anyway.
Just for the story, it was 6:30.
Yeah,
So.
for the story, this kid's up early as hell.
So for the security, we get to drive. So I'm in the car and I'm talking to the kid, and he's like trying to antagonize me, and he's like,
Wait, you picked up this kid and put him in your car?
No. I'm in the car. He's in front of the car with his skateboard.
Oh, okay.
And I'm asking him, why is he banging on our machines? And he's like, the machine's a piece of shit. And he goes, I want to get chased by the police. By the security. And I'm like, I'm not in the mood to chase you. He's like, why? Because you can't get your fat ass out the car. And I'm like, okay, kid, you know. Like,
Well, he knew how to.
like the interview was,
was
like,
working an angle.
yeah, I just like wanted to hit him with the car, but I'm like, this is a city issued vehicle.
He goes,
Once.
Well, yeah, you looking for a chase? You about to get hit.
Like, and I don't want to call the cop. It's a young black kid. I don't want to do that. Just go, kid. So he gonna start fucking with my coworker. He's taking his skateboard and he's hitting his skateboard. I'm probably gonna get in trouble for saying this. He's hitting his skateboard on our security vehicles. Like, I want to get chased. I'm like, kid, just go. They're gonna call the police on you. Just go. I don't want them to call the police on
Right.
you because
I'm trying
obviously,
to save this young
yes,
black life.
it's obviously, and you're just being a fucking dick right now.
Right.
So my coworker gets on the phone. He's like, hey, dispatch, call the police. And then the kid just finally skates off into the sunset. So
We hope to live another day.
yes, so hopefully that kid's still doing all right, not being an asshole. So
He used to say he better act right though.
yeah.
Back to growing up. What kind of? You say people told you were funny
Yeah.
growing up, like high school. What kind of crowd did you? Were you playing sports in high school?
Oh God, no. End up
Oh God.
I played sports growing up, middle school. And it is middle school because I ended up tearing my meniscus.
Ooh.
And I ended up
Is
having
that in your knee?
yeah, my
Okay.
right knee tore my meniscus. Ended up having 3 surgeries.
Yeah, in
So-
middle school.
Yes, in middle school. So actually 2 were in middle school. So I had 1 done, and then the second one was like 4 months after the first one.
Mm-hmm.
And then the third one was like maybe like my sophomore year in high school.
Right.
So, and yeah, it's fucking terrible.
Because it was just still still
yeah,
acting
and
up
it
or
wasn't
something?
like, yeah, so I still have problems with it, but it's not, I'm not trying to go under the knife no more. So I just,
Right. So I just don't exercise.
yeah, don't play no basketball. Nah, fuck
Right.
that shit. Like,
Nah, you won't see me down the post no more.
nah, but like I don't know, it's just kind of like just me, I did ROTC and shit.
Damn.
Yeah.
Is that where the haircut came from?
The haircut actually is so growing up, yeah, see everyone always thinks that. Let me clear this up while I have this time because I'm glad you asked that.
While I have this.
So when I tell people I'm bisexual, they think I'm just like these butchy dykey, and that's not who I am. So I don't know if you can see
you are bisexual.
yes. So but the haircut is not that. So growing up, my hair is thinning, and so I had longer hair. So my senior year I ended up with a shorter cut. Used to wear
Right.
curls. And then, so I have alopecia. So
Okay.
it gets worse. So I was like, okay, just keep the short hair.
So now you telling me you have alopecia, I feel like, true or not, is you just trying to make me feel like a dick.
No, no, don't feel like that.
I'm kidding.
It's obvious, yeah. And then I don't know if you can tell, I have a bald spot here, balding
so
here,
much.
yeah. And then like here it gets real thin. So, and most of it is usually caused by stress. So
Right.
I just go. So then once it gets really bad, I just take it back down,
Right.
and then just try to grow back out.
Take
So.
it back down, fade me out.
Yeah, and then I'm
Yeah.
just not into the wig. I mean, I've worn a wig before, but I'm just embrace my natural beauty.
Hell
so
yeah. You go, girl.
yeah, hell yeah.
Work it.
So yes,
Yes, honey.
Period.
So, but do you think that your haircut may attract some of the females you are looking for, and
Nah.
males?
No, I just think it's just me. Like because
Okay,
like I get hit on by like I wouldn't think I would be someone's type, but then this person, like I am this person's type.
Right.
Like whether it be like they just want to smash or like they just want to get to know me or something
Right,
like
but
that.
either way,
So,
I'm open. What's up?
Yeah, so what's up? Like, like, because it was like, this one guy I really
Hey, if you
wanted
approach
to.
and I'm listening. What's
Yeah,
good?
it was this one guy I always wanted to, like, for a long time, but I was like, I just never think I was his type. I was never. So, like, we began talking more on Facebook, and it was just like, I am his type, and it's just like, oh, okay, then. So,
Cool.
all right. So,
Right. Oh, well, I guess this is cool.
for me, it's just all about confidence, because not to sound cocky, I've never. Well, I'm trying to say it like I don't want to sound cocky, but there's never been someone that I wanted that I did not have.
Okay.
Except,
so you never had a longing for someone that you didn't.
So like, if I like everyone that I've been with, I wanted to be with,
Right.
whether it be relationship wise or whether it be just sexual.
Mm-hmm.
Is basically what I'm trying to say. So.
Okay, but has everyone you wanted? Have you achieved that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because I didn't know if it worked the same way.
Oh
vice
yeah,
versa, you
yeah.
know
So
what I mean?
yeah, so
You know?
basically I've
Okay.
had that. So it's like okay, I see.
I've been
I've
had
had
that.
yeah. So yeah,
I've seen it.
I seen it. I got it. I want it.
Yeah,
I
I bought
regret it, but so.
But I did it. It
yeah.
was there.
So it was one of yeah.
Okay, which is a great confidence to have. Not all of us are either that blessed, lucky, or maybe confident. And maybe that's just it. Maybe it's the confidence.
Yeah, I just think this is a confidence, So
I've seen you as a confident person.
Yeah,
You do exude your. Let's see if I'm using words right. You do portray yourself. Let's go with that with confidence.
Yes.
And I've seen you get. I don't want to say self-doubting, but I have seen you kind of on stage, not a lot or not very often, but I have seen you kind of shy away from things.
Right.
Whether it be by nerves or just like, you know what, I'm not going to broach that subject.
Right.
Do you feel like you have like a strong filter or I guess a strong communication between those two things, like where because you're a confident person, but I feel like you have those things that you don't want to touch. Or like people you don't want people to ask you about, or like just subjects that you just. The reason you have this confidence is because you keep some things set aside. Like
yeah, I mean, I've never. God, you're my therapist now. So I don't see her till Wednesday, but
we got an early one
So,
here. You don't even have to pay.
so I mean, I've never noticed that. Usually, it's like I'm either running out of material, or I know the crowd's not feeling me, or I've drank too much or smoked too much before.
And then you start in on
I've
something.
done it.
And
So
you're
yeah,
like,
just like nah, fuck that. I'm not gonna go there.
Right.
So, but I don't know, like, cause like I said, I'm like pretty open now.
Mm-hmm.
Like growing up, I was ashamed, but now I'm pretty open. I talk about everything. Like people ask me questions. Like maybe I'm too honest,
right?
But I just feel like that's just the way to be.
Yeah, I mean it's sometimes it's definitely rather be too honest than
Too
not.
right. Yeah. So
too
I
dishonest.
mean, it's like, but at the same time, being humble and respecting people's feelings and knowing what to say and what not to say.
That hasn't always been a strength. Is that what you're saying?
Like no, that hasn't been. So it's just like because I know my family's probably mad at me. I made a joke about my uncle who recently passed, but it's like I care. I'm sad, but I'm a comedian. Damn it,
exactly.
Shit.
I've had this conversation many times. That's just how we cope.
Yeah,
That's what
exactly.
We're doing.
It's like I'm not the, because God forbid, I love him. Mm-hmm. Rest his soul and everything, great man, loved me and my family, but we weren't close. So I'm not but it still hurt me. It affected me. And it affected my grandmother, which affects me because, we're close and I love her.
Exactly.
So I have to grieve in a different way. Right. So when I get on stage, like this whole week it's been nuts. So I was looking forward to last night. Like, okay, this is my outlet. This is where I need to be to get this off.
Yeah, at the showcase last night that you did at River North Public House.
Yes.
How'd that show go?
That was an amazing show. Awesome crowd. Everyone did amazing. It was fun to work with some people. I never worked with Adam Deggy, so it was good to finally get to work with him and everything. So
I love. I think I've done one show with Deggy, but after that, I've just like hung out, written with him a couple times.
Yeah.
Him and A Plot and Bustler and shit. But super cool dude.
He is.
Everyone on that lineup was.
Everyone. Love
Seemed like
everyone.
a
It's
stacked
funny.
lineup.
Yeah, it was
Hell
very
yeah.
funny, good show. So
Oh yeah, I'm
Had
glad it went
fun.
well. I couldn't make it out. Sorry about it.
yeah,
But
it's okay.
I got home from work at like 9:30.
Hmm.
Started at like 8 a.m. Anyways, we're going. But how did opening up about that situation? How did that go on stage?
About my uncle.
Yeah.
I mean, oh jeez, because I first did the joke at your show.
Right.
I don't know
Oh
if
yeah.
you remember. So I first did the joke at your show, and I didn't really think people would. Because usually when you tell someone, hey, someone died, you usually get a,
Yeah.
So they weren't doing that response. So I'm like, okay, I have to think of something.
Right. In case it doesn't. Always
Right.
elicit
Until they're
that-
like,
yeah.
well, fuck your uncle. You know what I'm saying? Which was
Yeah,
basically the response from the
Who dat?
crowd.
Yeah. Well,
So
at
obviously-
parents, it's a pretty. Yeah.
I mean, that was
No, I
the
get it.
response last night. Like, fuck your uncle. We don't care. Everyone's been dying. It's Corona.
Yeah, and
What makes him special?
yeah, your uncle, my aunt.
Oh, yeah, shit. My dog, bitch. Like,
Right. You got real shit.
my account, shit. Like, so.
My money died.
So I just had to be like, well, shit, y'all must knew him or something.
Right.
So like, you know,
that-
put a spit on it. Like,
And yes, no, I heard that at parents too. Yeah, that
so
was
make it
good-
seem like he was a bad man, which he wasn't. Not gonna speak. No, which he wasn't. So he wasn't perfect, but he was, you know, he was a great man. So not gonna.
I mean, that's just an uncle thing. I
God
think.
damn, my family's gonna castrate me.
Oh.
Well, not castrate. Well, fucking. Moving along. I digress.
Anyways, so now that you had explained that you're like a lot more open
Right.
now, where I guess when you're also bisexual. When
Right.
were you actually like open about that? Like when did I'm guessing friends before family?
Yeah,
or-
like I was very, but it's like my family knew. It was just like I just wasn't really ready. I was still just trying to figure out, well, do I just like girls? But it's like, no,
Right.
I like men too. And it's just like, and I really hate putting the label bisexual because I
Right.
just feel like I just love who I love at the moment, whether it be a man, whether it be a
Right.
woman. And then I was like, okay, well then how do I deal with, okay, growing up in the church and
Mhm.
then, you know, coming out as bisexual? And now am I a hypocrite or am I, you know,
Right.
just
backslidden.
yeah, or
right.
am I just an unforgivable sinner
Right.
and my family should just throw me out on the streets, you know? So it's just like, how do you balance that? So I just kept it, you know, kept it hidden, whatever, till about, I want to say 2 years ago. And then went to the Pride Festival. My mom came with me. It was our first Pride Festival.
Aw,
So,
that's cute.
and that's when I like just finally like just opened up to the world.
Hell
And
yeah.
it was like, well, duh, bitch, we knew. So,
Open up to the world, and the world was like,
girl, bye. We knew
Okay.
this. Like, we wonder if you knew.
it was that Waka meme. The,
Yeah. So,
Okay.
Jesus. Yeah, like, okay. Everyone else is like, oh, whatever.
Yeah, and again, just like your
So,
uncle. Okay.
Yeah, okay. And,
it's 2018.
Yeah.
Everybody's bi.
yeah, like, shit.
Sexuality is a spectrum. Get over it.
All right. So.
But I'm glad, and that went over well with family.
Yeah, you know, I'm very loving and supporting family. So,
I was gonna,
so
and that's great to hear because I'm sure
Yeah.
the struggles in the Black community, especially with sexuality
Right.
and being queer in a
Right.
Black family. But
I mean, some people don't accept it, but they love me, so they accept me and love
Right.
me.
Exactly.
So and that's just how everything should be in life. Like,
right.
we don't have to agree with, I don't like his hair,
Mhm.
but I'm gonna accept his hair and love him.
Right. And like not accepting a family member for who they love, like even if it wasn't just like gay or bisexual or lesbian, like even if like for some reason your nephew just decided to just love ugly chicks or just or just like shaved half their head
Yeah.
and he's like, I don't know, I just got a thing for it. Like that's hard.
It is.
that's
It's
hard to
like
compromise
yes.
or
like grasp.
grasp, yeah.
Yes.
And I don't But you wouldn't shun that person
No,
because you
no,
still
because
love,
I love
that person.
Yeah,
right.
it's just like that's your thing,
Yeah.
and I'm just gonna be here to support you. Because sometimes it could just be a phase, or it's
Right.
what's in, or they're just trying to just find themselves. That's what we are spiritual beings.
Right.
Living
We're on a
human,
journey.
yes, living a human experience. So
Right.
we're not perfect. We're gonna fail. We just have to just love each other at the end of the day,
Right.
dude. Because we're all gonna be gone one day, and it's just like, what the fuck?
And then what? Yeah. Experience this life while you have it.
Exactly.
Jeez. So you've been doing comedy for about a year now. And have you lost any family because of that? Not being queer, but
no.
but
I
now
mean,
being a queer comedian.
No, I mean, I have people like. No, I haven't lost any family. I've actually gotten more family. Like those family members that you know nothing about, and it's like, hey, I'm your so and so's uncle, great niece, so that makes me your I've never met you, dude.
I saw your video.
Yeah, I've never met you, dude. Like, it's mostly from my dad's side, so
Oh yeah, then you definitely never met him.
Yeah, I've never met them.
Right.
Like, I know someone, and I was like, I know you don't like me, so why are you Eddie? I heard you do comedy. It's like,
yeah, and
yeah,
that's good.
So
I wish I would have named this after the podcast because it just would have been
yeah,
and with a question mark. But yeah, I haven't had really anyone come out of the woodwork, so to speak. But I applaud you for posting so much. Like, you've been really active on social media, on your Funny Girl Brie accounts. Do you have a separate Funny Girl Brie account on Facebook?
No, I'm working on that now. So hopefully next month. So shooting for next month. So.
But yeah, on Facebook, you're pretty active and always putting up sets and stuff, which is cool. Yeah. Like, that's awesome to see because you live stream most things more than most people.
Right.
And like, people see. Do you live stream the show a lot or just your set?
Just my set mostly. Because I'm not I don't know how people feel about
being on camera.
Yeah, and just being unless I get their permission or unless they ask me to record them.
Yeah.
I will do it, but mostly it's just me. So, that way, because I know doing the shows that I'm doing now, a lot of people are afraid to come out, because everything is going on. So, just give them away.
Yeah, you can see my side then.
Yeah, and it's also helped me get booked for other shows.
Right.
And, so.
And see, and it's like a direct link. Like, you're just directly putting it out there for anyone else to see. You don't have to worry about, like, scheduling or just, like, even just remembering to post it later or something like that.
It's just there. So
yeah, because that's why we're live streaming this.
Right.
So I don't have to set aside time for, or not I specifically, because obviously there's other people around here, as you've probably been able to see, but working on the cameras and stuff like that. My boy Calmink, gotta love him. But we also want to save time on editing and things like that to just get things out quicker, which I like. Recording my personal sets, I don't do a lot, mostly because we don't have showcases as much, which, like, I think maybe one of my last recorded sets, I don't know if you recorded the whole showcase at that black show that we did.
No, I did not.
Okay, because I thought someone had said that they saw my set on there, but I'm not sure.
Did I go after you?
You were either after me or before me.
Okay.
I think you were before me. I'm not sure, though.
Yeah, I didn't get, because someone else recorded for me. Well, I had two people recording. So I was on live.
Oh, you had angles.
So I was on live from my phone, and I had someone recorded from my phone, and then I had my brother. He was recording from his phone, recording me. So.
Is your brother the one I gave an autograph to that night?
The slick hair guy that comes with me and Dante all the time. Kyler.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
No. This dude was a black dude. Super drunk. He was asking a couple comedians for their autographs that night at the showcase.
Oh, the one we did at the Boston.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. No, that's not.
No. Yeah.
No.
I forgot that we have done two.
Oh, okay.
Shows. Yeah. Yeah. No, the one at Boston Square.
Yeah,
that's the one I was talking about. Yeah.
Yep. So yeah, that's just an ex good friend of mine. So yeah.
Okay.
So, yeah.
I didn't mean to bring up.
Yeah. No, you're cool. I had to think about, like, what are you talking about? Who you? Yeah. So no. Yeah.
Homie was lit.
Yeah, he was. It was like his birthday weekend, so we were.
Off the do say.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, it was the first time I had gotten asked for my autograph, and
Yeah,
I was like, it's a huge confidence boost, but I don't think this is worth anything.
Oh, don't say that.
Maybe even at the end of your night, you might kind of regret this. But like, why did I buy this picture?
Yeah, like.
I wouldn't have bought it. I didn't buy a picture from that night.
Yeah, he bought the pictures. I was like, oh, okay, well, whatever. So.
Yeah, I mean, they hired a photographer for that show, which was cool, but I wasn't expecting it.
Right.
And I wasn't gonna buy a picture.
I have pictures of me at home. So
Right.
Fuck it.
I'm broke.
They'll be posted on Facebook later anyway. So.
Exactly. Why hire a photographer for anything?
Yeah.
Okay, I can understand a wedding.
Right.
And I realize I'm saying that, and
Yeah, definitely.
we have a photographer filming this, but also, I don't see him.
Yeah.
Anybody see him?
Nope.
No, he's outside smoking a cigarette. Hire photographers to set up a camera. I'm kidding. I love photographers, artists. Gotta love them. How has your COVID dating been? What's your relationship status, I guess, currently?
Oh, pimping.
Pimping.
No.
Single, taken? No, I'm pimping.
No, pimping. No, single. I'm just right now. I'm just focusing on me, and
Right.
just like I said, I'm doing a therapy thing, the comedy thing. Just
Did
trying
you
to.
just start therapy recently?
No, actually, it was mandated because the fucking courts or whatever. But
Right.
it's been beneficial, and
yeah.
especially during this time,
Oh, of course.
it's been extremely beneficial. So I've been able to learn things about myself and get that confidence and
Right.
learn, just so it's been very beneficial. So at this point, I'm just focusing on me. I'm just not looking for any entanglements or any of that.
Of
I mean,
course.
it's been a couple, little
Right.
flings here and there.
Little COVID
but,
flings?
Yeah, little COVID flings.
Look,
but
it's just a little COVID fling.
other than
When in
that,
Rome.
yeah, but
I don't.
I had to get
Doesn't
some
translate
quarantine,
here.
ding ding,
A quarantine. A quarantine.
ding-a-ling,
quarantine.
so
It's just
quarantine
a quarantine.
fling, we had a little razzle dazzle, but other than that, no, I'm just focusing
Glad to
on
see
myself.
you've been staying safe though.
Oh
Clearly.
yeah, of course, yeah.
Nice. I feel bad for anyone trying to date right now,
Right.
but I do understand the definite importance of self-reflection during this time. I wish I had time for it because I've just been working
Right.
too much. But yeah, I feel like if I was single in this time, or my advice to single people in this time would just be focus on if you have a craft or any art, just focus on that for a bit.
Right.
And try to dive into that.
Right.
Don't worry about catching COVID.
Right.
But I mean, if you can be safe about it, go ahead. You
Yeah,
do
but
you.
right now I'm just it's a whole nother story. But
Has the therapy been in person or?
it's been
video?
via the phone, so we could
Nice.
just telehealth, whatever. I could see her, she could see me,
Right.
so it's still, still even though it's weird, it's still beneficial.
Awesome.
So
Yeah, well, that's good. I'm glad you're even though it wasn't like a choice.
yeah, yeah. So I mean,
I'm glad you are getting help though.
Thank you. Yes,
Yeah, because
thank you.
I think I urge anyone to
I
seek
encourage
therapy.
everyone. Yeah,
Right. It's only been beneficial unless, like you stated earlier, you don't want to do shrooms because you're afraid of what's going on up there. I get that. I get not wanting to unlock some boxes.
yeah. I
but-
just feel like I prefer how I would act, and you guys will see a different side of me. It's
Right.
It's like butt naked and running in the woods. Like what the fuck?
No, you be butt naked running around
Okay.
Devron's apartment building, just the outside.
Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo.
But like I said, you know what? Maybe more therapy and then shrooms.
Okay, all right. I'll talk to my
Or-
therapist about it. Let's see what she says.
Exactly. And I encourage any therapist to encourage mushrooms,
Oh yeah.
just from my experience with both.
Fuck the Prozac. Just go
Yeah.
straight to the Zooms.
Yeah. Yes. I was talking about antidepressants and anxiety meds the other day with someone because I went to my doctor as a kid. Because I've for a long time struggled with depression and anxiety, and first seeking help about it, I went to my doctor complaining of anxiety basically, and he was just basically saying that my anxiety came from not being able to pay attention. So he prescribed me like ADD meds, which is like uppers, like like Ritalin or like Adderall, stuff like that. So I'm like, okay, so that's only gonna make my anxiety
work. Yeah.
So it was a beautiful time in high school.
Wow.
But I digress. So do you have anything coming up that you want to promote? Any shows that you're doing?
Tuesday, I know I'll be at JB Whiskey's.
Hey.
Shout out to David Steve.
And that's Battle Creek.
Yes, Battle Creek.
Show starts around 8.
8 o'clock. Free. You know, just it's gonna be outside, so just dress
accordingly.
It's getting chilly out. So.
Oh yeah.
And then Thursday, not Thursday. Saturday, I will be doing Carl's show.
The house show, right?
Yeah, the house show at Carl.
Nice.
So.
I did that last month. It was super fun.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to that. So Carl's a great guy. So yeah.
Dope. And I don't know. I may be there. I know Carl wanted us to host the after party, so I don't know. It might be possible, but I think that's Haley and I's 1 year.
Oh, wow. Awesome.
This weekend. So we're probably going to be out of town, but
awesome.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Exciting stuff. So I think I've just about run out. Yeah. No, I think it's time to wrap it up.
All right.
I do want to thank you so much, Bree, for coming out.
This is very fun.
And we have a clip of your stand-up to send us out. But once again, you have Funny Girl Bree on Instagram, correct?
Funny Girl Bree on Instagram. Lady B for Life on Twitter. Brianna Blackburn on Facebook. And you guys are not getting my Snapchat. OnlyFans coming soon.
Okay. And we will promote that regardless of the podcast episode. We will sponsor. Your OnlyFans is sponsored by this podcast.
Yes, awesome. Where is this going?
Where is this going? You just have our merch in the back. No, we have no merch. You just have our picture.
Right.
That funny little loading screen. You can adapt that if you'd like.
Awesome.
And then you can DM her for her Snapchat and find her this Tuesday and a lot of other funny comedians.
Oh, yes. This is a stacked lineup, so come out, enjoy a lot of very funny shows. So
awesome. At JB's Whiskey Creek in, is it Old Whiskey Creek or just JB's?
I don't know. JB's Whiskies. I don't know.
Down in Battle Creek. And then this Saturday, it's a fun showcase, but very limited, very low key. Should be a ton of fun. It was last time, but yeah. And so, Lady B for Life, Funny Girl Bree. Thank you so much, Brianna.
Thank you, Hunter. Appreciate it.
Thank you. Thank you guys for joining us. I've been Hunter Miles. You can follow me on most everything at H Marcel the Show. And follow the podcast on Spotify, subscribe on YouTube, and yeah, thanks for listening, and enjoy this clip from Brianna Blackburn.
Too old to be sending news, man. My titties are too big. We'll be downloading 5 attachments for one titty. For one titty. You know what? Fuck you. Don't care. Could you imagine that shit? Here's the nipple, the areola. Okay, you're still downloading? Goddamn, bitch. No, too